Hey Taurus, how you guys doing? I came to bring you some quick messages and see what your angel numbers are for this time. When I was getting ready for your reading, Taurus, I heard it's time to go inward. Spirit is saying that a lot of you have been avoiding the inner work. It's great that your material world looks, all pristine, but the true work is within. There are things that you guys need to face. I'm hearing avoiding. So you cannot avoid the inner work when it comes to the spiritual journey. I'm also picking up this let go of the need to be right energy too as well, and see things from a different perspective. There is also a need for you guys to really, not play victim in certain circumstances at this time too. Like, it's time for you guys to really look at other people's perspectives, not just your own. You have to be able to take your wrongs and without deflecting, without looking at the other person. Sometimes we do fall short, and it's okay. It happens. You have to forgive yourselves and forgive others too, but at the same time, most importantly, it is time for you guys to go inward. Some of you guys really need to do some inner child healing. Some of you guys really are avoiding that deep shadow work that is needed. It's always great to point out other people's flaws, but you're not without, right? And that's the thing that a lot of people struggle with, who are uncomfortable with going inward. I'm hearing you can read all the books, but until you apply it, what good are these books? They're just words, right? And there's a need also for you to really take time to get to know yourselves during this time. There is also a need for you guys to release, surrender, and flow. Right? I'm also hearing be mindful during this season of the things you do and say over yourselves, over other people too as well, because karma is really high during this time. And some people, have done you wrong or vice versa, and there's this debt that needs to be paid, karmic debt that needs to be paid. Anyhow, there is that need, I keep hearing, to go inward at this time, and there is peace in the valley. You have to find your peace when you are going through the valley of life, right? Until you find peace within the midst of your storm will forever keep raging, right? Also, I'm getting the word resistance for you guys. So some of you guys are being resistant to these changes that are occurring in your life, and it's a sign that you need to release control, Taurus, at this time. There is a lot of upheaval energy that I'm picking up too. So remember, things sometimes have to be uprooted in order for you to be planted in a more solid and firmer foundation. There is this constant let go of the need to be right that is ringing in my ears, right? I believe that sometimes a compromise is needed over this need to be right, over a situation or whatever this need is that you have to constantly stand 10 toes down on to prove that I was always right. Because sometimes you can be wrong, and there's nothing wrong with that. To acknowledge your shortcomings or to acknowledge where you messed up in a situation is actually beautiful. It's strength, right? But what's not pretty is deflection. What's not good is blaming others for your mistakes, right? The card that flipped over, 1515, is the big break. Innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your task. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. Let's see what other cards come out for you guys. What are angel numbers? That's too many for Taurus. 8888. Personal power, material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Let's see, one more card for Taurus, please. Let's see. Taking the initiative. change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your rewards and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You may also be getting some good news soon. When you don't appreciate the people you have in your life, they will be taken from you. So try to appreciate the people who are there for you and acknowledge their presence in your life. At the bottom of the deck, we've got 1144, high vibes, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. And they said to move to the next card. We have 4 5s here. Clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace. You aren't a victim of circumstances. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Those are the messages I have for you, Taurus. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like the video, subscribe, comment, and share with another. Also, if you want a personal private reading, Taurus, you can definitely check out the description box for my contact information. Be good to yourselves.